Okay, last but not least, the sphere. The sphere is just a fancy name for like a ball, right? It's just a ball, like a basketball, baseball, golf ball, whatever kind of ball, volleyball, whatever kind of ball you want to play with. And the cool thing about spheres is we only need to know one thing in order to find the surface area of a sphere. We only need to know the radius. In this case, the radius is 17 feet. So the only thing we have to really be careful of is making sure that we know the number that we're given is the radius. Because sometimes we might be given the diameter. If we're given the diameter, we just have to divide it in half, right? Now, unlike all the other shapes, a sphere doesn't have different shapes that make up the exterior surface of it. It's a sphere, so it's a circle. If you've ever tried to take a piece of paper and wrap it around a ball of some sort, you'll know that when you get to certain points, the paper folds and wrinkles and stuff like that, and you can't do it very well. So you can't take rectangles and make a sphere. It's kind of hard to take triangles and make a sphere. So there's no real way to break down the surface area of a sphere into individual parts and find the area of those. So they give us this formula, and you just have to trust that this formula is what it is. It says the surface area is equal to 4 times pi times the radius squared. So really, all we have to do is square the radius and then multiply it by 4 and then 3.14, and we are good. So let's see if I can do this. Surface area equals 4 pi times the radius. I could have chosen a smaller radius, but I chose 17. And 17 squared is 289, so we can say the surface area is equal to 4 pi times 289. I should probably remind you that pi is always, yes, 3.14. I know what you were thinking. Whoops, I forgot a parenthesis there. Okay, so if we do 4 times 3.14 times 289 on our calculator, we should end up with 3,629.84. And some of you are probably thinking, that number's way too big, it can't be right. Well, it's okay. We squared 17, which is a big number, and then we multiplied it by 4, which made it even bigger number, and then we multiplied it by 3.14, which made it even bigger number. So it's okay. Big numbers are okay. And in this case, it's feet squared. So the shape that seems the strangest was actually not too bad. It was pretty simple because all we needed to do was multiply 4 times pi times the radius squared.